I'm so happy with the results of this project. I learned like a lot, not only from the activities, but also with the people that were so into this project. And so the VR experience is great. It allowed me to manage some situations that I couldn't believe I could manage. And also for me the most important thing was to work interprofessionally, because it was so kind to see people working together from the same field but with different opinions. So I think that was great, and that's what I'm bringing back home.
For me, the most important transversal skills that I learned about during this week are communication skills, because we had all kinds of cases in which we had complex situations in which you have to have a certain level of your skills in communication to resolve those conflicts. So I think that's like the most important practical skill and concept we learned during this week. Also, maybe the second one is the empathy, because we had a great number of cases in which you had to in which you had to empathize with your patient or anyone in your environment, and I think these are the two most important things that we learned both this week but during the whole project.
It's not myself, because I know that it's still learning.
During this week, we made a lot of teamwork. We made a lot of projects with other students that they were from other countries, and this fact let me have an open minding, and also I could learn different ways of working.
So I found the whole experience very interesting. I think that I have learned very much. There were some, I don't know, for example in the video I was playing the sister, and even if I wasn't so serious and I laughed, when the scene was done I really reflected all my emotions, and I was thinking about my sister. So the whole day I was thinking about it, and I don't know, I didn't thought that it will be so emotional, and I think I have learned about very much about listening of other people, the students and professors, and I'm very grateful for the whole experience. And I don't know, I think I'm more confident about virtual reality. It was my second time trying it, and that's it.
So, in my field of expertise, I usually deal with facts, numbers, and very narrow-minded thinking. And it was really new to me to think creatively, to create a new content, which I don't normally do. And I think that listening to other people's opinions and respecting them and create new ideas with them and not alone was a new experience and something I can apply in everyday life.
So this was my first time using virtual reality, and I even didn't know what this was. I couldn't imagine how this could help me in my learning experience and how being a better professional, because we work lots of transversal skills. For example, the one that it helped me most to work was empathy, because I had to put myself on other people's shoes to act and also to communicate, and also to, I don't know how to say that, but to imagine myself in other situations and then be able to act them. So it has helped me a lot, and I'm really grateful to meet all the people I've met here, and also to ask with ask different questions to other professionals, and this has helped me a lot, and I'm really, really grateful about that.
What has impacted me the most is like the simulation rooms at the university. They have patient examination rooms, hospitalization, ICUs, and also like visit home units. And in this way you can make like a continuous. Also they have an ambulance with so many screens that you can like get in touch with the what you're gonna do and prepare yourself before acting or performing the scenario.
For me, this course was really fantastic and I learned a lot. I learned a lot about 360-degree camera, because I never knew how 360-degree videos were actually filmed, and I got to try out the camera, see how it works, and realized that actually it's quite easy to make a 360-degree video, and you can make it for many different topics, and it relates to all kinds of fields. Another fantastic thing about this course was networking with different international students and facilities, teachers, and getting new contacts. Also for me, I did my previous thesis on VR, and I would love if I could do my thesis for this program also about VR, somehow relate VR to my topic, social services. So this has been very helpful to realize how I could possibly do that. Also working under stress, that's one I think transversal skills that I learned was working under stress, communication, empathy, putting myself in other people's shoes. Because this is a one-week course, there isn't so much time, but we have to produce a final product. So I think working under sort of like a small time scale and also under some stress, that really taught me a lot. And in the end, the final product came out really, really well, and I'm very happy with it. And everything just came together. And yes, this was great.
With a place where you can do a debriefing and you can share what you feel and everything.
Cool. Thank you. Just pay attention and which one you find the best. So
We can apply virtual reality in subjects like anatomy, structure, or physiopathologies, because we can see more visually the part of the body and how it distributed.
I think VR technology can play a big role in my medical profession. We can give our students opportunity to experience clinical environment even before they enter the clinic, and it can also be useful in learning process, because I guess people learn better if they experience something, and with this VR immersive experience they could learn even faster and even better.
But it's like 3D models, but this is better. This is much better because you're actually in the simulation rather than like just.
I know we have somewhere.
Well, for me, besides meeting amazing people, the most impressive thing was visiting XR Center here in Helsinki. It was an amazing opportunity to see how virtual reality or extended reality products could be applied in the medicine. And yeah, it was great to try them on. They introduced a great variety of different products. And I think not only me, but other people were also very much impressed with this opportunity.
what shocked me the most, it was that when I first joined this project, I didn't know anything about VR technology and the use of the VR technology in medicine in general. So the thing that shocked me the most, it was that I learned that VR technology can be used not only in practical things, practical purposes. It can be used to train our emotions, our soft skills and our communication, and also to stimulate our empathy.
Here we have it's very stressful to be in a waiting room when you have this situation in front.
First one is communication. You couldn't see our simulation yet, but you will see that communication plays a big role in our simulation. Also conflict management. I think we have the most emphasis on conflict management.
Talk about critical thinking, because we had to think how to deal with this situation and to manage it in different ways, because people also it's different and has different reactions. So we had to think how to solve it in these both situations we presented, and also reflection and responsibility.
We just listen to each other about their opinion, and just feel free to say, to propose some ideas or everything, and listen to each other. And we have like different point of views a lot of times, because we have different countries, different jobs, different everything different. So it's like great to put this all together, what the results are. And that we just have friendship and everything together, and it's so great. That's so great.
Okay. And which challenges have you faced during all this process of creation?
The roles of the nurse.
Okay, so defining the characters?
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Each field, but when we started to filming it, it was like too much of a work, so we decided to film only the 6-7 scenes we did, because it would be much longer and much complicated, and we didn't have enough time to do that.
And I wanted to ask, connected to what we said the other day, that you said, well, you all said that it was easy for you to choose the options, but you wouldn't perform it that way. And now that you had the chance to perform what you thought was a correct option or a best option, was it difficult for you to perform it? Like, was it easy for you to face an aggressive family and to calm them down, or to set the limits, or to say to an aggressive patient, hey, please just see it's the other one's turn?
Just to connect and add some questions, because is there always a wrong and a right option? And the consequences will be the same. Okay, if I calm down the family, okay, they will accept this. There are always this kind of wrong and right option.
More assertive. I didn't feel like there's a wrong choice, because the father was really aggressive, and it was just harsh reality, or being polite and bordering like maybe I was too much. So I don't think it was a wrong decision there. But in the end, because there are two different endings, you can see there actually is a right option. Because in one option, a 17-year-old is waking up from surgery with her family next to her bed, and in the other ending you have her with doctor and a social worker who she doesn't know with other family. So it comes down that there was a right option.
After that you have done the whole process of creating and producing a whole immersive experience and actually seeing it, do you feel that you feel more comfortable in the case you find a situation like this? Do you think you have improved your transversal skills? Oh wow. It's quite good. Oh, fantastic. Okay.
If I may just say that I was put in a patient's perspective. While I was trying to act to be sad and disappointed at my parents, Anna approached to me with a calm and gentle voice. I was trying to cry, and in the video you see me a little bit smiling, because even that I'm acting like that, she called me so much and I started to laugh because she was so good in doing her job.
Experience and feedback. So I think that maybe in future we need to concentrate more to get the feedback from the end users or the patients or the service providers and other field. But I also heard about the networking, importance of the networking and go behind those boundaries for other professionals. So I'm very pleased to hear that you've learned from other professionals and are willing to use that same approach later on. That you don't make people afraid to ask the other professionals and learn. Also willing to and open to learn from each others. You don't need to be, perfect or professional, but it's more about the lifelong learning from each other's these transversal skills. So this was so nice to hear.
Just have to say that I'm impressed how effective you have been. Such a short time you have created all this. So, and I'm sure you have needed almost all transversal skills to achieve that all. Wonderful, thank you.
Thank you. And not only that, but now we do expect of you, no pressure, but you have now created this community, you can maybe work together further, maybe create some kind of association, reality center, but something now that you know that you can surpass your limits and very easily and very effectively, as Katrina said and I agree, maybe you can actually take this experience and make something more further and to share your experience to improve these transversal skills with your colleagues, with other students and so on.
Comfort, because I see a young generation of health professionals, social workers that are really prepared for challenges, that they are not afraid of challenges, that they collaborate with each other, that they go on step by step, and that they are managed and they are able to overcome challenges, no matter if it's a challenge totally different from what you are prepared for, from what you are studying, but you have the abilities, the skills to get together, to work together interdisciplinary and overcome those challenges. So I have a sensation of comfort because we are in good hands for the future.